Fast food workers, what menu item should everyone avoid from where you work? 1. If you go to a McDonald's that has a shake machine that is always working, don't get a shake there. If you go to one that is always broken, it's perfectly safe to get a shake there. The reason the machine is down so often is that it has a really long cleaning cycle that needs to be done frequently. 2. I worked at Chuck E. Cheese years ago, and while the pizza was good and safe, it's pretty tough to screw up pizza, but the salad bar would be a pass. Adults and kids would just toss the tongs and spoons all over the salad bar, letting the handles fall into the food, and getting all the different vegetables and dressings mixed together. All this at one of the grossest places on earth, where they are putting their hands all over video games, the ball pit, pizza, and around again. At the end of the night then we would flip all of the salad bar vegetables over into fresh containers and top them off for the next day. They did get thrown out every few days. If employees ever made themselves a salad, we would make it from the ingredients in the fridge that were not yet out on the bacteria bar. 3. At Dunkin', I'd say everything is fine except frozen drinks made with the old Island Oasis machine. My store now has a Vitamix blender, but the old machine was never cleaned well enough. 4. Worked at Circle K for 3 years. Coffee was surprisingly good and the machines were well maintained, but the cappuccino/iced coffee machine was disgusting and impossible to clean despite my best efforts. Lots of tiny parts where powdered drink mix could sit and rot. My location was next to a university and we had a regular who was an engineering professor. Once he came in and watched while I was trying to clean the cappuccino machine, and said he should use it in class as an example of poor design. 5. At Little Caesars, the normal crust is made in-store. Make our own dough and everything. But if you order a thin crust, you get a pre-made crust that may have been sitting in an open cardboard box for days to weeks. 6. I used to work at a froyo shop. If you see a topping and think I've never thought of that being a topping for froyo, you probably aren't alone. Things like Fruity Pebbles were just put back out every morning, getting older and older because no one ate them. 7. The ice machine. They don't get cleaned as often as you'd hope. 8. If you have peanut allergies, don't get drinks from Sonic. They do not care about cross-contamination at all. 9. They don't have them anymore, but when I worked at Arby, the RBQ was the one thing I would never eat. That sauce would sometimes be 2 months old, I'm not kidding. Whenever I handed an order to a customer who ordered one, I would say, here you go. Not enjoy your food. 10. I worked at Jimmy John's for almost 7 years and they are obsessive about keeping things clean, to the point they go through a 8-ish page packet of cleaning lists each day, and all food items are super fresh and labeled to be used within 24 to 72 hours. The only thing I would not eat from there is the bacon because it comes cold and it's just kind of unpleasant lol. 11. I don't work in fast food, but I have a buddy who fixes and services fountain soda machines. Never ever drink fountain soda. The hoses that the syrup runs through are never cleaned and rarely changed. He says they are stained and or have mold. My buddy says the insides of fountain soda machines are usually disgusting. 12. Any sandwich from Starbucks. No, we don't make anything in-house. It's shipped out to us frozen and we just reheat it in the oven for you.